makes things difficult.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Bacon. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Red, cycle. Black, ultra.
Out of the gun, it's Young. And his throw here's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Black shot. Blue stripe. Needle blue. Ready?
Young to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 43. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
It'll be Young again. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 14. They got 29 yards that time.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Bacon. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
To throw on 2nd down is Young. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Lions are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the 1st down.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the...
Second down and 3. They'll go again with Gibbs. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? It looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And he's got this down to the 35. 53 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line. He finds his way into the secondary again on this drive. They might want to try getting him down a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, what do they call that? 3rd level run, 1st level being the D-line, and linebacker 2nd level in the secondary, the 3rd. When you block it up well and you make the secondary do all the tackling, that will wear on the defense.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play.
Ready up.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Hey, go.
Remember last time out, they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Set, ready.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Drill green. 6, mega. Ready.
Young. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Here we go. Set.
They'll run on first down. Bacon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Red cycle. Black ultra. Hut, hut.
The play fake. Now Young. Throw left side complete. That's Contreras. And he'll be in just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
Hey, check. Ready.
Here is Young. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good game again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
On the double.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Black shot. Blue stripe. Needle blue. Hut.
Young. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. From 19 yards away. And the Panthers have struck first in this NFC title game. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Hey, kill.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. That is caught. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Here go 46.
Here's Prescott. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Prescott. And he will find his man on the outside. And this play comes to a hold at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to make it 4th down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Kill.
On third down, here's Gibbs. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, Prescott finds Gibbs on a check down. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Now a give running right, it's Cook. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety, being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they throw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a finger right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived to the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
Prescott to throw on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the 1st half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Read option. This is Gibbs. Brian Burns, the one to bring him down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Second and 9. Throwing, Prescott. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point, and what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue, not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the 1st time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard. yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
To throw is Prescott. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And quickly they get to the line. Now Prescott. Flushed out right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. On the sneak, it's Prescott, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Dak Prescott scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Lions have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7.
Lions 10, Panthers 7. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just letting our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl.
Ready.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Blaster, stick. Fight, white. Smack, red. Cut, cut.
From the shotgun, it's Young. Complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Slide through.
To throw, Young. Receiver complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now.
Here we go.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Go, set, go.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers have taken the lead here now in the 4th quarter of this championship game. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession gigantic. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Second down, Prescott. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Up the middle they go. Bacon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 37-yard line.
Fury, yelling. Ready?
Now Young. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete.
Drill 3. 6. Mega. Pause red. Ready.
Young on third down. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up fourth down.
Come on, set. Red, cycle. Black, ultra. Steel, black. Set.
Young will set to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. And the Panthers turned away on fourth down. And the Lions will take over. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on fourth down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't...
On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. It's good, and it's 21-10. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They'll come up first and 10 here. Back to it after the pick six. Prescott throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gibbs. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6.
Now Prescott. He's airing it out for Williams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Going for the knockout ball right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Prescott.
And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Now Dak.
Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
This is 1st and 10. Prescott.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the 16-yard line.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now Prescott. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Here's Dak.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And Xavier Woods with a pick.
And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead.
There he goes, left side.
Now he gets free up the left sideline.
And past the 30 before he's out of bounds.
76 yards rushing for him now. What was his 10th carry of the ball game?
I don't think that's what the defensive coordinator had in mind there. You got him pinned back inside the 5, and then you let him rip off that long run.
You're already anticipating the film session, aren't you?
There's going to be some anger.
Yeah, there's not going to be at the greatest hits, is it? Because they didn't hit anyone on that play. Supposed to have them pinned back deep. Instead, they leave a big crack, a gaping hole, and guess what? They're in bad position right now.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Champs, they have punched their ticket to the biggest show in sports.
And what a way to get there, to go the entire season and then play for the right to go to the Super Bowl and the right to call themselves NFC champs. Elation has to abound.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our...
Stop, here we go, bucket off the pick and roll. Champs, gotta go, we don't move it scary. Last time a shed a tear, that when Prince died. Cause if we rockin', then you know we rockin' like a Slipknot. See, this ain't basketball at halftime. We on switch sides. She thinks she love me, but she fell in love with my rich side. I got it for less. Flip that, then I got on a check. Dispatch, then we go on a race. Switch it up if that other place. Mix it up, got a lot on my plate. Got the broccoli and cheese with the beef on the side.